Hey everyone, um, the new update is out in Eve Echoes, and you know what we had to do? We had to, well, first of all, we had to check on all of these new changes and events that they've added because we all know that NetCheese loves to absolutely overwhelm us with so many new events every single time there's a pretty major update to the game. Um, And so, I mean, I booted up the game like the second the servers opened, and as you'll see here in a second, oh gosh, something lagging? Am I lagging? No way, I'm actually lagging. But as you'll see here, we had to do it to them. We had to go and buy those 30 boxes. So we immediately went over to the Concord store here. Is this even? It is. And we bought 30 of these keys. So, I mean, if you're not planning on buying any of the stupid Ascension cores or whatever, this might be something for you to spend them on. To spend your points on, that is. Unless you want to just buy these outright, you know, on their own for your nanocores. And so let me give you guys a brief explanation of what the fuck is going on here. Because I've read some of this and it's pretty interesting. So, um, obviously you guys have heard of the new feature that lets your ship pilot itself, which is a fucking omega lol. Um, but you have to unlock that with 120 of this fucking new material, and the only way to get it that I know of right now is by opening that box or just buying it through the Concord store. So, if you couldn't already tell, they're just trying to get you guys buying the Concord Pass multiple months in a row, grinding that shit out, and opening up these boxes to get this material. And then once you do that, you can enable the feature, and then you can go over to here, I'm pretty sure. And yeah, you get all kinds of fucking you get all kinds of, oh my god. Oh my god. You're joking. You can get more Eeyore. Oh my god. Oh my god. My day just got a whole lot better. You can get more Eeyore from this. But what you do for that is I can't. It's gonna, as you see, so if I try to do the thing, it just makes me go over here. So we're gonna open these in a moment. But I wanted to show you guys how you actually unlock these new stats. So supposedly, oh, maybe if I fit my core, that'd be a great idea. Supposedly, they work just like this. They're just more passive stats that you can get. And I guess there's going to be even another page. Um, yeah, sure. Okay, it removes it to go here. Um, so when you expand it, you'll get this whole new menu. And what you'll do, oh, I think I know where the button is. So you'll go here. Here we go. And you go to obtain entry. And so you get these new passives by putting in other cores. So as you can see, you literally sacrifice one of your other purple cores. And as far as I know, it's only purple cores because I do own some other ones and they're not showing up as an option unless let me see. I think I have some other cores here. in my station that aren't purple. Yeah, I've got a few greens here and they don't show up. So you can only sacrifice your purple cores for this. And even at that, it seems to be quite selective because as you saw, I had the Gnosis and the Praxis core and my Sleeper Nightmare core in there. And those don't work. So it's only a few very select cores that you can throw into this. So we can read a little bit more from here. Each time you analyze a nanocore, you will gain several learning protocol entries based on the ship structure. Oh, so you'll gain several of them, which I guess makes it worthwhile. It's decent. Please view the analysis preview for corresponding entries you get. There's an equal chance of obtaining each entry. Once the process is done, the original nanocore will be permanently damaged. So obviously that implies that you probably can't even use that core anymore. So I made a little joke in my corp chat that NetCheese literally went and added a nanocore sink, you know, as a material. So you grind your Concord pass for months and just farm nanocores now that you won't even use on your ships. You'll just use them to unlock these new stats. And, as I saw, there's EWAR stats to actually improve your EWAR, which is actually quite a pleasant sight to me. That's something I've been looking for a while now. Because I'm an EWAR fanatic. I love EWAR. I think it's one of the coolest things that you can do in this game, and so I min-max my EWAR to the absolute fullest. So I'll definitely be looking into which cores grant those abilities. But anyways, the number of entries that can be analyzed at a time for nanocores at different tonnages varies. So the bigger of a ship that you choose to sacrifice a nanocore for, you get more passives out of it. So if I choose this Golden Age core that I might not use, we can see we get all kinds of stuff. We might get laser damage, cap need, activation time, flight velocity, burner, capacitor need, all this stuff. And we probably would get all of them because supposedly a battleship gives us 20 to 28. There's only like 8 or 9 here, right? Yeah, there's like 8 entries here. So if I were to go through with this, I would probably unlock all of these. If we look at something like a battle cruiser, you can see there's more options here. You can get like raw shield, active rep amount. Oh wait, actually I'd have to do this. There we go. Oh, there's only 6. So it's kind of tailored towards what you put in. You kind of get out what you put in. Yeah, so that's that. Let's go and let's open up these boxes. So I've got 30 of these keys. Obviously, if I'm making a full-fledged video about this, then I'm gonna open them one by one. That's just the gambler inside of me. So let's do this, so you guys can kind of get a feel for what comes out of these. We'll take a quick look at the table here. So you can get these tier 4 data banks. Now you guys may have seen this on the market before. And obviously they were unobtainable by any means. But I guess this is how they were planning to implement those is, just drops through these boxes, and who knows what they're gonna do. We're probably gonna end up with some of them. My guess is that these materials are exclusively used to train. Yes, you have to train them. You saw the level layout there for some of those passive stats. You have to train the levels for your new set of passives. My god, this is getting so in-depth, isn't it? It's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. So you get those. Same thing with these Tesseract star cores. I mean the amethyst cones. I mean the star cores are what you use to unlock auto miner mode, as I like to call it. So that's my guess as to what these do. Actually, we could probably read the description on them. Special material is hard to come by, usually in a regular cone shape of smooth surface. This material is the key to maintaining the continuous operation of consciousness. Oh my god. Do you need to constantly feed these to your new cores? You can absorb and transform the energy in the environment to keep the operation going. Making this material requires skill and money. Nice little allusion there to how you actually obtain these. Only a few organizations that possess this material can benefit from it. So, shit. I think you're actually going to need to continuously get these and feed them into your ship. Which makes sense in a sense, you know, for structure-wise, because like if you're using your ship to just autopilot and auto clear anoms, then yeah, of course all of these new fucking features are going to be tied to the Concord Pass, where, you know, they want you to be paying for that monthly. And, you know, the Concord Pass is a month-long grind. Actually, I think it's even longer than that. It's like a season-long grind of just, you know, doing shit in-game. So, naturally, you know, if you're constantly coming back to have it to open these to keep your cores running, then it's just this feedback loop that keeps you buying the Concord Pass every single month. So just be wary of that, obviously. Anyways, let's finally get to opening these boxes. So yeah, so that's some of the stuff that we can get. We can get, I guess, some reruns of some boxes. They threw Ascension into here, which I'm really not happy about. Look at all this Ascension shit they have in here. I am very, very upset about this. Because as you guys know, this was in the Conquered Pass for so long. Just this in clear sky. And they were just like, haha, you get to get even more of that. But there's a possibility, you know, I'm seeing stuff like they have Ascension variants for E-warships. So the Arbitrator, Blackbird, etc. I'm hoping that sacrificing those is what will allow me to get the E-war bonuses on the cores that I want. So that's something to look into. I might be grinding for that and running an Ascension core on my shit. I wouldn't want an Ascension core. I would probably look for something better. Maybe something will come out in the near future that's E-war specific. And then you can augment it even further with this. Who knows? That might be something to look into. God, imagine that turns out to be completely broken. Oh my god, E-war is already so strong. I have to admit. Anyways, let's open these up. Did I just... What just happened? Did I just get 25 of the shit for... Wait, hold on. What the hell just happened there? Hello? What was that? Interesting. Okay, yeah, so okay. So you just do this. Sure. Oh, we got a box. We got a box. What box did we get? Frigate Ascension Core. Alright, not bad. That's gonna get sacrificed. I'm getting all kinds of boxes here. What's this one? Battle Cruiser. Okay. So it's kind of a shame they don't give me any special animation or something. I just click on the button and I get what I get. There's 4 of those finally. 8 of them. Ooh, some data banks. Very nice. Okay, so there isn't really anything special to like actually opening these, but you can just kind of see what some of the contents of this are. Each of these keys was 1,000 Concord points, which I'm gonna be honest is not all that bad. So you can see the whole rundown of what we got there. Destroyer? I hope these are cruisers. Please be cruisers. Ah, they're frigates. Does not look like I got any cruisers. That's a shame. And yeah, I mean, that's a quick little rundown of what you're gonna get from these chests. I'm sorry, it's really early in the morning for me. It's 6 in the morning. I need to go to bed after this because we have stuff to do. But here's what I'll do. I haven't really spent my Concord points on anything. I don't know if I got lucky. I think I did, because these are all opt boxes. And it's kind of crazy how I was just fucking unloading on those. Here's what I'll do, right? Normally, a box from Concord costs like, look at this, a faction frigate box, 37k, and I have like quite a few of them. This is an Optibox, and it includes the faction frigates. So again, I don't know if I just got extremely lucky just then. Uh, but there's some Dark Halo. Or no, I think that was from a prior event. So these are all frigates, huh? I was really hoping for some cruiser action. No matter though. So another thing they added, is 1 second here. Let me do this. There we go. So you can see I've added some nifty little animations to my OBS. I'm still working on implementing them a bit better, but hopefully the production quality will be a little bit better for you guys while I'm multi-boxing. Want to be able to like manage my recording live from my phone. Since, you know, it's not really easy to do that kind of stuff in post, I don't want to record all 4 of my screens at the same time and then have to crop them down. It really kills the quality of the recording and whatnot. It's just difficult. This was actually a lot easier. So, another thing you'll notice is that they've, oh, you can just buy them for R. You can buy the amethyst cones for 10 mil. 20 a week. Okay, so you're not completely limited to Concord. Oh boy, you can spend 50 bucks to get your shit straight away. I might even do that, honestly, on the recording for you guys, just so you can see what we're dealing with here. But I really want some cruiser boxes to see if that gives me the chance of some E-War stuff. Okay, what was I getting at? So you'll notice they've added these, not those. What am I looking for here? Here we are. This new event, they've added these new specialized skills as well. Because people complained a lot, rightly so, that missiles sucked. So they were like, fine, you want better missile application? You can buy our skill chips to get better missile application and other things for all the weapon systems. And so each of those is a billion-esque, as you can see. And it's an op box, so you can choose what you get out of it. I think the shit to actually make these skill chips was added into Scout Anoms and Dead Space. So Scout Anoms will be decently profitable if you get super lucky and actually get some of these rare materials, apart from the normal garbage that usually exists in the Scout Anoms. Oh, we're so close to being able to buy 30 of these. But alas, we'll get 29. So there's no special animation or anything, so we'll just grab 10. And I got some specific nanocores. Megathron core. Something I can actually use on this account, thankfully. Coercer core. Not sure. Maybe that's something that'll count for some EWAR, potentially. 20. Here's a box. Please be a cruiser box. Ah, it's a frigate. There's a box. 6, 7. There's another box. So, I mean, so far on 2 tunes so far, look, your mileage will vary, okay? On my primary tune, as you can see, I've got frickin' the mother load. I don't know how I did that, alright? But I've pulled quite a few here. That was from the prior event. They gave those out for free. Same thing with that one. I need to open those. But that's 37,500. Oh, I did get a cruiser box. Oh, sweet. Sweet. We're going to open that up and we're going to look at what we might be able to get from that. And a battlecruiser ascension box. So, I mean, look, that's like at least 100k Concord points. So we're going to switch over to our third tune here. And we're going to see what we've got to work with here. Why am I opening the market? I don't want to do that. So over here, how many Concord points do I've got? I've got 19,700. So, alright, we'll buy 19 of these keys. Alrighty. Don't mind if I do. And you know what? Why not? We'll just do these one at a time. Got some chips. Got some of the new mats. Got some of the old nano mats. 10 of those. Very nice. So these are all clone bound, by the way, when you open them up. So yes, they have entries on the market, but you're not going to be able to sell these. I imagine even if you could sell them right now, they would not be worth all that much, since everybody's opening these boxes right now. And that would tank the price, but obviously they're the tier 4s, and you know, tier 4 of anything in this game usually rakes in a lot of money. So as you can see, I've only got one box so far out of 19, and it's a cruiser box. Hey, very nice. Even though I don't really do EWAR on this account, we'll see what we might be able to pull from like the Ashy or the Phantasm thing. Another Coercer Ascension Core, so we'll take a look at that as well. Alright, so what we'll do is I'll just minimize out to all of the tunes here. And we'll just take a look at what we've got here. So let's see if I pop into something that has a purple core on it, which let's see what we've got for our Vindy here. So I'm not entirely sure, um, again, which cores you can actually use in this process, but oh, look at that. Oh, thank God they finally added the menu with the names below each core. God, that was such a pain. You remember when you'd get popped and you get back in your ship, or if you're just re-equipping your core or whatever, and you didn't know which one it actually was, since you were just scrolling through here, clicking through all of them until you find the one you want. Finally, they added this, dude. God, took them long enough. Okay. So Comet Core is something we can throw in here. Megatron is something we can throw in here for large rail damage, etc. It seems kind of limited, to be honest. Um, okay. Let's pop open one of these cruiser boxes. I have no plans of actually holding on to them. Thank God I got one on an eWar account, so I can actually possibly look into using it. Of course, it's always going to be a question of like what I actually want to open. You know, I really, really, really do want a purple Stratios core. But I mean, it's Ascension, you know? Like, you're not really going to be getting anything good. And so, if whatever like flagship core you actually end up flying, if you're like a person that tends to actually dump money into the game, like I do occasionally, when there's something that I think can really actually contribute to what I like to do in game. So, I mean, obviously, I've mentioned Ewar. I love Ewar. um, it's hard, honestly. It's hard choosing what to actually fly here. Uh, I think what we'll do is we'll pop open an arbitrator core here because the RB is a ship that I actually regularly fly. I haven't even flown the Stratios at all, to be honest. But that'll also allow us to see if potentially sacrificing it will give us tracking disrupt bonuses, possibly, as a passive. There it is. So enable that. And then we will head back over here and see what it gives you for research. Oh, what am I doing? Yeah, it's right here. So as you can see, we have the RB core. And look at that. Oh my god. Oh my god, guys. Yeah, cruiser warp stab. You'd probably unlock all of these, to be honest. So if you had an RB core already, that was quite strong, like whatever. I think people say like Will of Steel is pretty damn good. And then you just threw these ascension cores into it until you got this. And then you grind it up to get this. Dude. Dude, this goes up to level 10. I'm not sure what the difference between loaded and not loaded is. Obviously, when it's loaded, it gives you more. Um, Maybe that means loaded with one of those amethyst cones? I don't know. Or maybe when the AI thing is active. I have no clue what that is. So, I don't think I'm gonna sacrifice this RB core right away because I have my Vindy on currently and there's no reason to do that. But as you can probably tell, this is going to shake up the meta a lot. I mean, and I mean a lot, because this can apply to like any ship that you have. It's not like you're gonna be throwing, you know, tracking disrupt on RBs. I mean, you absolutely can to make them fucking stupid broken. I don't want to say how broken because I don't want to ruin the fun preemptively, but I'm sure all the theory crafters out there will discover that for themselves. I mean, seeing how these numbers are, it's honestly kind of ridiculous, to be honest. And we have no clue yet how this applies. Usually this will just apply to the base values. So if it's 15% to the base values, I think for tracking descriptors it's like 22%. That's okay. It goes up to like 24.4 or something like that, you know. So not a huge deal on its own, but just the sheer fact that that's something you could do when we've min-maxed things already as high as they are. I mean, think about shit like turret tracking when you have like sniper ships. Think about how implants and GUs have completely flipped everything on its head. And yeah, the fact that you can apply this to any nanocore, provided that what you feed into it is whatever these categories are. It looks like we have Ascension, Comet, Thermomagnetic, you know, some of the other less premium ones, right? Like we didn't see the Gnosis and Praxis ones in there, etc. Um, but yeah, we're gonna be seeing ships with all kinds of crazy ass builds now. And to be honest, you're gonna see some on grid and you're gonna know the name of the ship, but honestly, that's probably gonna mean less and less going forward into the future here. So, um, I'm a little bit, I'm a little bit, um, conflicted as to what I want to do here, because I do want to enable this so that you guys can see what it does. But at the same time, I don't know if I want to stick with this core in general. Clear Sky is decent, but for my Apox Striker, you know, I imagine better things will come out. Then again, if I do go forward with this, then it'll discourage me from doing that. And so, maybe I ought to. Besides, this core looks sick. Don't you guys agree? I know it looks garbage in potato graphics. It looks like a fucking... It looks terrible, but on ultra graphics, man, this is one of my favorite cores. Just the way the gradient looks. Sorry, I'm rambling. Let's go ahead and do this. Let's go ahead and enable this. So we'll go back over. Why do I keep opening the market? You're gonna go to the store and where was it? Maybe it was, oh, was it in the new event store? Am I being dumb? I think it was. I think it was in here. No? Where the hell was this? I am trolling. I don't remember where this was. It's not in there. It's one of these bundles, wasn't it? Oh, this. No. So you get 60 for 480R and also a few of those amethyst cones. Like 40 of them, I think. And I'm pretty sure it said 120, so we'd only have to buy that twice. Yeah, 120. Alright. So, 480 times 2 is 960. So, I guess we're dropping 40 bucks. Okay. We're back. As you can see, I have bought 40 bucks worth of R here. And so, we're going to crack this open. There's our 120. And here we go. So let's go back over to our clear sky core here. I feel like this is going to be a big mistake. um, armor or inertia modifier. So inertia modifier would be nice as you kind of auto mine through your encounters, but armor obviously is just generally a better idea. You know, even for combat, you want that extra armor, and that's pretty thick too, 22%. So we're gonna go with armor. And there we go. It says the expansion is successful. So let's see what happens. We get... What just happened? My game has completely frozen. Oh, there we go. Are you sure you want to fit the intelligent nanocore and switch skin? And switch skin? And switch skins? This action will... I have no idea what this action will do. Thank you, NetCheese. Well, we got... yeah, sure, let's go forward with it. Oh my god, it's a gold tier. It's gold tier. Would you look at that? You know, this doesn't look so bad. Though I wish I got my old skin back. So that's the skin you get. I could reconfigure it with this if I wanted to, but we'll play around with this. So if we take a look at our stats, we should have everything. We do. We have our basic stats. And we have expanded attributes now, as you can see. Which you can configure with your own passives that you get from researching your other cores. So what we'll do is I'll even sacrifice a Golden Age nanocore for you guys. Golden Age is kind of trash, let's admit it. You know, I thought it would be awesome, but it's just not good. So I'm not going to use this nanocore at all. And so I'm willing to throw this down the gutter and see what we get from it. Supposedly, we should get all of these. Should get 20 to 28. Or at least it says we're supposed to get several. If we get one, I'm going to be thoroughly disappointed. I mean, if I get maybe like 3, that I expect that. If I get 4 or 5 or 6, that'll be cool. If I get all of these, then hey, we learned something. We actually got what it says here. So let's throw this down the gutter. I will not be able to use this nanocore anymore. What do we get? Oh my god, we got all of them. We got multiples of things, in fact. So I was right. You get these passives and you're able to throw them into your expanded slots. But it's like with skill chips, or it's like with other things. I don't know. But we got all these new attributes, and I am now stuck on this screen, it seems. Thank you, NetCheese. Please let me proceed. Please let me proceed. There we go. Wow, that really needs to be optimized. That was bizarre. And so if we look at some of these... Oh. Well, this is interesting. This is very interesting. You get multiples of them, and it actually increases the level. So, so I'm just learning as I go. It's not that you equip them. I think what happens is when you fully train a level, which I can't do, unfortunately. Um, oh my god, and it's one, two, three, four, five. It's six too, just to start it out. If you guys remember, even with the prior ones, it was level 4. And as you can see, we do have our success rates. So we're gonna have a jolly old time upgrading these, just like we did with normal nanocores. But once you do, I'm pretty sure you could choose out of any of the passives you have unlocked. Right? Like we got some micro warp drive, speed and capacitor usage, and you can just throw them into your slot. You literally get to custom build your own set of attributes. So that's that. Now let's take a look at the AI mode. And see what we can do with this thing, since that's all the hype and all the rage. Everybody wants to know what you can do with AI mode. Holy fuck. The AI mode you also have to activate separately. Wow. Wow, guys. So it's either 200 more of those things or 500R, right? Look, I'm willing to do this for you guys so you can see what it looks like. 200 of these, absolutely not worth it, because it's 480R just to get 60. And so you would need to do that like 4 times. Whereas you can just spend 25 or 20 bucks to get 500R. So unless you have found a way to accumulate a shit ton of those core things, just spend the $20 if you want to enable the AI mode. So I guess I'm gonna have to censor this since I was putting in my password there. Okay. So we gave NetCheese fucking $60, dude. And if we take a look here, we'll activate the AI. So, as you can see, you use amethyst cones to get an hour of AI usage. And each one that you use gives you 1 hour. Right? And so I guess I have 120 of them. Where can I actually view how many of these shits I have? These new data banks are here. Ah, here we are. Yeah, I've got plenty. Oh my god, the whole game is lagging as I'm doing this. Whoa there. Whoa there, netties. I think it's a recording, honestly. Whoa there, netties. It might be the recording. So we'll just chug along through this last um bit here of using the AI, and then we'll call it at that, since I don't want my computer to implode. Alright, are we good now? I think something happened. I think I broke my game. Okay, so let's reboot. Um, let's just give that a second. That was crazy. Something's blinking at me. Okay. So yeah, sorry this has been a lower quality video from me. With my rambling, I've been up all night. I've been up all night playing around with my OBS settings, waiting for the server to come up, um, doing other things, some schoolwork that I was doing until like 2 in the morning. So yeah, I'm absolutely completely out of it right now, but um, you know, it is what it is. If you guys want to stick around to watch through this whole video, that would be, honestly, I appreciate you. If you're still here watching, you're fucking awesome. I'm not gonna lie, this gold looks sick. This gold looks sick. I can't lie. And I have an orange tier now. Oh my god, dude. Ever since, I think it was like Fortnite, no. It's been around much longer than Fortnite, but the sort of color tiering, where you have like green is common, blue is rare, and purple's like epic, and then you have legendary, and legendary is always this gold or this orange or whatever. And ever since then, man, like just the color theory behind that is so deceptive, but so fitting. Okay, so as you can see, we have 305 things that we can throw in here. We're gonna feed it like 4, right? Just to get us 4 hours with the amethyst core. And what can we do with this thing? Let's hit the settings. We have different modes. We have high-sec combat encounters. We have current system has cosmic anoms. High-sec. Okay, so that's it. We just have those 2 modes. So high-sec, obviously you'll be safe. You can just like, I mean, safe from other people, that is. You won't have to worry about other people ganking you and killing you. So it might be possible. I don't know if you could set up something to have it like, for all our boys in pocket. I don't know if you could have it set to just only accept missions from Didal. I think you'll end up wandering off to the other side of the map. You can set the max jumps. We'll try both of these. So let's go 0 jumps, since we obviously do have anoms in my home system. And let's set my fitting. So I don't know how you actually program this thing. And honestly, it kind of scares me that it might actually just be kind of trash. That's something that people have a very valid concern, is that what if this thing just sucks? So let's find out. Let's find out. All right. It says I activated the AI. Oh, well, we can just read up on this. The AI will not hurt capsuleers, hence it will not react when capsuleers battle each other. So if people get lazy, hey, possibly free kills. The AI will carry out all capsuleers' instructions faithfully. For example, it can take over the control of your ship temporarily. AI will carry out the current instruction indefinitely until it is closed manually by you. However, the AI will automatically shut down if it cannot find an executable target within 5 minutes. For example, if no new cosmic anomalies are found within the current system, or if no encounter mission meets the requirements, then it'll just stop. AI maintenance requires a type of material named the amethyst cone. Right, so you have to keep feeding it the amethyst cones to get more time. 1 hour each. You get 100 for unlocking the AI, so that's why we had so many. Given that AI is still currently in the testing phase, it cannot be activated for more than 8 hours a day. The AI will only run when you are online. Interesting. Manual intervention during AI operation, such as, anything, will cause the AI to malfunction. So please try to avoid these actions. Oh boy. That's a little bit concerning. So, I mean, we're here in our home system, right? And I activated the AI, supposedly. I don't know if anything actually happened. Um, what the hell? Is it supposed to take me to somewhere where I can actually program this? AI selected. Okay. AI selected. All right. So let's undock and let's see what we have. I don't want anybody to see me with this thing. They're gonna laugh at me. Let's hope that nobody's on the station. Oh, here we go. Okay, we have something. We have a new button. Let's get our modules sorted. If I can, please. Actually, no, I don't want that. I want to be able to possibly split my guns. We'll just experiment around here and see how versatile this actually is. Because you never know. It might be able to do anything. Like, this might just be the equivalent of the game giving you free macros. And, NetJeans did not like people using macros in the past, and now they've just completely leaned into it. And so, hey, this is what we got. So, this new button means I cannot get all my target painters on this page. I'll have it on a separate page. I imagine I'll only have to click it, like, once. Okay. Alright. So this is what we've got, effectively. And I mean, alright. Only one way to find out. We have a noms here, right? We've got plenty of anoms. We have an FRP here. We have an Inquis. We've got all kinds of things. Actually, I don't even have Focus Crystal equipped. What am I doing? I'm being an idiot. That would be a good idea. Equip Focus Crystal. So, okay, heatsink efficiency, target painter output. All right, that's as good as it's gonna get. All right, what do you say, guys? Do we hit the button with this glass cannon fit and see what happens? I think so. I think we hit the button, guys. Oh my god. The AI says it's gonna take care of my turrets and my shields for me. And I swear to god, if you warp me into an FRP, I'm gonna kill you. Alright. We're warping off to a medium anomaly. What the hell is about to happen? Am I gonna land at 0? Is it gonna realize that I actually have ranged guns? Is it gonna adapt to my fit? Dude, I can't do anything right now. I just clicked the button. It doesn't let me program any actions or anything. Oh my god. We are off and away. Here goes nothing. I mean, worst case scenario, I can just disable it and then just take over myself. I don't think you're supposed to actually pilot your ship while this is enabled. What? Why is this thing talking to me? You guys can't hear the audio. I don't have it set up to record audio yet. We landed at 0. We landed at 0. Come on. Alright, well, we're here. And it's locking. Are you gonna shoot? Okay, look at that. It shoots. It doesn't enable siege mode for you. So that's something to be wary of. It enables your painters. I guess you could enable siege mode yourself if you really, really wanted to. But obviously it just cycled all of the heat sinks in one go. Oh, I hate this thing already. Oh, I hate this thing already. Um, Here's something interesting. Did I just auto orbit? Did this thing just start auto orbiting for me? What the hell is this thing doing? What is this thing doing? But it's not going to enable siege mode? Does it know how to not miss? I don't know if we've missed so far. But here's something interesting. The rats have not moved since I've gotten here. And quite frankly, I think that that makes this broken in a sense. The fact that this thing talks to me, I really hope I can turn that off. I mean, again, you guys can't hear it. I'll see if I can set up my audio somehow. Um, but I mean, you don't want to hear the audio from this thing. I'm gonna be honest. So the rats don't move, as I was saying. As you can see, we have frigs and destroyers and shit on grid. Oh, maybe they do move, or maybe that's me moving. I think that's just me moving. Or do they? No, they do. They do. I see that destroyer coming in hot. So what happens if someone gets under my tracking, right, game? Right? And I have beams on. So you can't like rat from range with this. And it doesn't know how to not miss. This destroyer is right on top of us. And we can't hit the thing. And we can't hit the thing. So, yeah. For anoms in your home system, I'm gonna say that that is a complete deal breaker. Unless, you cater your fit to something specific that is designed to clear this. So, I would brawl fit my ship, um, and add NOS and tank and reps and whatnot. But if you have a glass cannon ship like this, which is designed to just pump out crazy ticks, like Ram, if you're watching this, I'm sure you're punching your screen right now and just swearing your ass off and how terrible this thing is. The fact that it just cycled all of my heat sinks and all of my tracking comps um, in one go, you know. current glass cannon fits will not work. It just won't work. It's gonna warp you to zero, something's gonna get under your tracking, you're gonna be stuck hitting that thing, and you're gonna die. And so, don't do that, please. Oh no, Goots is here. Okay, good, he docked. He didn't see. Oh no, dock, 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 dock. I don't want this fool to see me. He's coming back. Good, I docked. I don't want anybody to see this until it gets uploaded. Alright. I think I've shown everything there is to show. I guess the last thing we'll go through is just kind of playing around with the visuals. I don't know. In case that's something that you're, you know, like me, I love to design like really cool looking nanos, so I'll just give you guys a quick little preview of what you can possibly do with this thing. So the gold is literally just a shit ton of gold. Actually, I can't even change the what's its face? The fucking appearance. Or maybe I can. No, I can't. I'd have to repackage it and I would lose all of these. So I missed my chance to do that. So that's something you should be wary of. You only get your one chance to change your look on this core once you unlock the AI. So do use that chance. I've been so accustomed to thinking I can just come back and change it whenever I want. But yeah, I guess you're not able to do that. Thing is, I haven't even set an appearance, so this is the default appearance. But it won't let me. So that's a little bit upsetting. I don't know, maybe I can try to unfit and refit it, possibly. No, it's not gonna let me. I know what we can do. We can just do the little trial thing. See what kind of options we get. See if it's even worth bothering. Alright. So here's our body. What I always do every time I get a new core is I set everything to black. And then I just go through one thing at a time and see what exactly I can do to this. So if we take a look at our first color here, we get just a solid tint with this finish on it. I was hoping that I could get a little bit more specific. Oh, is this exactly like the old clear sky, but with like, I think it is. Actually, well, the old clear sky had a gradient on it. This doesn't even have that. You only get this. So if I try to set it up how I had it before, I can only do a solid color. So that's kind of upsetting. I mean, at that point, I'd rather just use this. Whatever. We have a gold APOC. Hey. We'll leave it as is for now. I mean, for an APOC, it looks pretty sick. It looks pretty sick as is. So thank God it wasn't some other ship that actually would look a lot better with different colors. But an APOC in full gold, not bad. I'll have it. I'll take it. So I think that's everything apart from some of these new events. As you guys know, nav program is back. Oh, and I actually unlocked it from buying that R. So hey, I'll take it. And with it, we get the cumulative top-up. Hey, I'll take it. I'll take it. Oh, that means we get 3 more keys. So you know what that means. Maybe I'll get another death wish. I've been looking for that third death wish for a while now. Where are the boxes? I had them somewhere. Where are all my death wish boxes? Did I move them to another tune? I guess I moved them all. Hold on a second. We'll just contract a few of them from this tune. Where are all my death wish boxes? No, I had even more than this. What the hell? See, this always happens. I always misplace them at some point. I think they were on my third tin. Okay, whatever. Um, Here we have to split off 3 of them. All right. Here we go. Do I actually have keys? I don't have the keys. How did I claim these again? I keep forgetting how to claim these. Do they come in my mail? They do. That's kind of weird. It says I didn't claim them in time. What the hell do you mean, game? What are you on about? There we go. Alright, so let's open those crates first. Just in case I happen to get more keys. 10 of these. That's actually not bad. I didn't get a single one. I got a wave graph, though. That's nice. Need the ISK. Alright, well, here goes. Garbage. Garbage. And more garbage. Woohoo. Yikes. That's kind of a yikes. Alright. Well, I think that's all the new features from this update. So if you guys have any questions, definitely ping me. If you have stuck around this long, then again, you're awesome. Thank you. Not like I get any money or anything, but you know, just sticking through me through this terrible rant as I attempt to demonstrate these new features. But yeah, if there's anything I missed, definitely tell me about that as well, so I could look into that, that is. But those are most of the main things, the new AI mode and the new nanocore stuff. So, hope you guys enjoyed. I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace.